pa, pa, pa.
Bruh.
Hey! How's it going? Welcome to the Three Attic Network stream. I am the one, the only, merrymitch. And I welcome you today to this here stream. Hoping that this stream meets you in some high spirits and that you are ready to hear some terrific tales from Tor.com. Yeah, we... last time around we had a story called We Have Always Lived on Mars. We saw in that tale a girl who, if you'd believe it, lived on Mars. It turns out that in this story, Earth has become inhabitable, or uninhabitable, rather, and has ended up, just gone completely kaput. So Nina and her family, these astronauts that were sent to Mars to hopefully, what is it called? Form a terra it? I don't think that's actually what you call it. What is it when you go to a planet and you try to make it livable? I know there's a term for it, and it's on the tip of my tongue. Terraform. What did I say? Frick, what did I say? Terra... I said Terra something. Which means I was close. Heck yeah. You love to see it. But yes, these astronauts, they went to Mars to terraform it, and were able to set up shop, but, never actually were able to, get the green to grow in there. And so now it's generations past, and suddenly, one of the kids, goes outside for their routine, checkup on some of the things they have around their campsite, their space campsite, and her suit breaks. She's losing oxygen fast, and suddenly she realizes, wait a second, I'm not dead. Right? The air here on Mars didn't actually kill me, but instead, it turns out that little Nina there can breathe on Mars. That after enough time, their genetic makeup has changed with Nina to be able to breathe on Mars. And so, she's about to be sent out of their little encampment and sent across Mars for about a day's journey to see how far she can make it and to see what all is out there. Now, their suits are able to hold about a day or so's worth of oxygen, but the Elder has been lying about that and has told them that their suits can only hold up to an hour's worth of oxygen. And it seems that the Elder did that for a reason, right? He did that because there's something out there on Mars that the ancestors didn't want the current Marsinians to see. Martians. You know what? Marsinians. I'm down with Marsinians. But yeah, it seems as though there's only one chapter left that we have to read, and it's pretty darn short. There's not too much left in this story, but let's see what it is that is so foreboding on the other side of Mars. Give you a little update on how how I am doing. I got up this morning. I woke up this morning at like 2 a.m. I think, and I was in like a bit of a daze. I was like at 4 hours of sleep, and so I woke up and I was like, wait a second, this isn't right. The sun has not risen. I should not be awake. And so I went to try to fall back asleep. And thankfully I was able to, but my sleep did get kind of interrupted there in the middle. So that's unfortunate, but thankfully it has left me with no less energy than I normally have. And I was able to get up, and most thankfully, I was able to fall asleep again. Because if any of you out there have ended up waking up in the middle of the night, right after about 4 hours of sleep, there comes that bit of panic where you're like, oh gosh, what if I can't fall asleep again? Oh no. And that can create the anxiety that leads to not being able to fall asleep again. But I was able to calm those worries and lay back down and hit the snooze once again. And then I got up at 8:30 and ate some eggs, some delicious eggs. And I worked on a bit of a song for the next highlight reel. I cannot reveal what that song is, but you know that you can look forward to hearing it in the 3 Attic highlight reel number 3. Yeah, a night with no sleep can wreck your whole day, without a doubt. I mean, pretty much at any age it can do that. But yeah, especially as one grows older, sleep is key. Oddly enough, as we get older, we don't need as much sleep, technically. But it is still necessary to get that 8 hours, you know? What's your breakfast egg recipe? My go is scrambled with black pepper, thyme, and Cajun seasoning. Well, you see, I put the eggs into the pan, and I let them simmer for a little bit, and then I go in and I scramble them. I scramble them up good, then I plop them on the plate, and then I garnish it with a delicious ketchup. It's all very fancy. I do, but yeah, my usual is just 3 eggs, and then I splatter some ketchup on top, and it is very delicious. You know, and I know either you are entirely against or entirely for ketchup on eggs. I haven't ever met someone that's in the middle. But one day, I thought to myself, I was like, I do like ketchup. Why do I keep hearing that people put ketchup on eggs? And I tried it, and I've never gone back. I mean, do you, but that is not my style. Yeah, I know. Ketchup on eggs is not ideal for most, but if you are me, then it is quite the thing to be. Hey, Remy, okay. Heck yeah, at least got one other 3 Attic member out there that understands. Whew, that is still quite hot. The tea is a very warm temperature. I can't seem to get the cap back on. There we go. But yeah, from there I worked on a song and worked on the highlights reel. Hung out in the chat for a little bit there, and now I appear before you thusly. Yeah, And honestly, like I don't know why I do ketchup on eggs. It's, it's just tasty. And the texture, oddly enough, I think it may make some gag, but the texture of eggs with the ketchup taste is very good. Alright, let's see. Time to bring us over to this screen here. Check it out. We are back at, here, let me scroll up to show ya. We are back at We Have Always Lived on Mars. We have our protagonist there in the middle, casting a very long shadow. Goodness. It's a cool illustration, though. By Carl Wayans. Weens? Carl Waynes? Not entirely sure how to pronounce that. But hey, without further ado, let me pause the wild jams. Bring up some tabletop audio ambiance. Is there a Mars ambiance? Salt marsh. I have a feeling marshes and Mars are not the same thing. Planet. A new beginning. Desert planet. Barren wastes. Planet side. Yeah, okay. I like this ambiance. Now, get comfy, and get cozy, and get ready for this afternoon story. Oh, wait one more moment, please. Sorry. I forgot to post in my Discords the announcement. Ooh. There we go. Oh. Rick. There we are. Okay. Sorry, one more moment, guys. Post it there, there, and uns there. Okay. Now, this is We Have Always Lived on Mars by Cecil Castellucci. We do not tell anyone of the plan. Boaz and I give each other knowing looks before I go out of the airlock. I have packed a bag filled with food. He has given me a compass. I will walk further than anyone has ever walked. I must turn back in precisely 5 hours, or I will surely be killed by the cold Martian night. I walk. 2 hours lead to the base of the large rocks. Here is no change in the scenery, but I realize that we are situated in a valley. Tall rocks and small mountains surround us. We are so wired to return before 2 hours and to never venture this far that I begin to worry about myself and feel as though my lungs will stop breathing, as though I will collapse. But the dust swirls, the clouds hang, the rocks are orange as they have always been, and I am tired, but fine. I begin to climb. It is slow going. Perhaps I should have walked the other way. Perhaps I should have gone east or west, or north. It takes me 2 more hours to get to the top. I head down the other side, and that is when I see something strange cutting the orange landscape. It is a ribbon of black. I check my clock. I still have an hour before I must turn back. I head for the ribbon as my destination. When I get there, it is different from anything I have seen before. It is almost unnatural. It cuts in a perfect line, not behaving like the rocks I am so used to. I struggle to remember the ancient word for what it looks like. Road. There are cracks and buckles everywhere in it, but it goes along a path. I notice something further down and hike towards it. It is a piece of metal on a metal pole laying on the ground. That is lucky. I wonder how heavy it is. And I lift it up to see if it's possible to salvage for the habitat. When I lift it, I see them. The words. And in a sickening instant, it hits me. And I know the truth. I know the answer to Boaz's question. Highway 24, Earth Planetary Society, Mars Research Habitat, Utah. Off-road site, Grand Junction, 160 miles. We are on Earth. We have always lived on Earth. It's Earth? What do you mean? The story is called We've Always Lived on Mars. No! It can't be. What? I don't think they could breathe. I took it to mean that whatever caused the endless storm also poisoned the atmosphere. Up to the reader to decide if I adapted to the new air, or if the environment is finally starting to heal. Huh. If the skies turned dark, then there was probably war. The unsuited ones died of radiation or poison, not lack of oxygen. Or perhaps the older members knew more than they were letting on, as Boaz implies. Oh snap, Isla has a lot to say. As I was reading, I first thought that this might end up being a documentary of that Mars 1 mission they've got thousands of people signed up for. Since that whole thing will end up with a few people on Mars just waiting around to die. Later I thought, why would a compass work on Mars? Then it quickly became clear in the end, which also ruined my Mars 1 mission documentary idea. Lol. But why would they need to artificially create an increase in gravity in their base, if the people don't know any different anyway? Then they'd have no reference for what the gravity should feel like on Mars, so they wouldn't suspect anything is up. Also, if it was actually Mars, the increased gravity would eliminate the necessity of walking around on the planet to keep your bones strong, unless the base is really small and there is no room to exercise. Also, the depressurization. Oh man, this dude's going off. The depressurization wouldn't cause the gravity to change and make you feel lighter. I would think you'd have to move out of range of whatever it is in their base. That causes the increase in gravity. It's also likely that I don't understand how their fictional technology works. Nice. Solid disclaimer. Yeah, this was a pretty sweet story. I don't know all the science behind how this would actually play out, but it was quite engaging. And man, the fact that they managed to have the final sentence be we have always lived on Earth, and the title be we have always lived on Mars. God, I mean, goodness if that isn't clever, right? Goodness if that isn't clever. And it was pretty elegantly written, too. You know, you really get the feel for the desolation that is around them. What is a hydroponic plant? Is hydroponic a word? Hydroponic. Hydroponics is a form of gardening that uses no soil but instead grows plants in a solution of water and nutrients. Yo, okay. Hydroponics. Let's... Oh yeah, we had previously Slubberdigolian. Let's go with this. Oh, hold up. There we go. Now to make it smaller. Oh yeah. Hydroponic. What if I called someone else hydroponic? Could I call someone hydroponic? And if I did, what would that mean? Like if I walked up to I don't know, well, we'll say Harvey Dent, and was like, "Yo, Harvey, you're hydroponic." What would that mean? Would it mean that like they grew up in a bathtub or something? Right? I assume that's what that would mean, right? Nice. Thanks for confirming, Emerald. Homie's always got wet feet. They'd just be like a wrinkled prune of a child or a person. Would that even work? Could a human survive in water? You know, if they were provided oxygen, nutrients, all that stuff. Like, you know, there's been science fiction things where somebody's plopped in a tube, right? And they have that mask on and they're sucking up all the nutrients and air and such that they need. But they're just kind of floating there in the water. Wouldn't they just end up like pruning? Or I guess it's probably not water that they're in. It's like some kind of jello. But if it was water, would you just like would a human just dissolve eventually? Probably not indefinitely, unless you had an endless stream of salt. Delicious salt. Gosh. I mean, that, like, you know, in this scenario, the person floating could have, like, things hooked up to their veins and junk. Directly input salt into their veins. Water will move towards where there is salt. Okay. Towards where there is salt in your body. That's why too much salt can kill you. Wait. So if there's too much salt in your belly, all the water will just like suck up into your belly from all your places, and like your belly will just implode or explode, and then the rest of your body will like dehydrate. The water gets pulled out of you. Yeah, out of your organs and into your digestive tract. Wow. So I was right. Goodness. Well, huh. The more you know. Alright, so next up, we've got two to choose from. When Gods and Vampires Roamed Miami by Kendare Blake, and Dragons of Tomorrow by Kathleen Baldwin. What are you guys feeling? Oh my gosh. The process happens in reverse. Ugh. Yeesh. Dragons of Tomorrow, says Emerald. Nice, and granted, there's only about 4 of us, or 5 including myself. There's only about 5 of us hanging out, so, you know. Kingy and Emerald, what you thinking? We got Dragons of Tomorrow from Emerald. Kingy, are any of these suiting your fancy? If it's a tie, I'll be the tiebreaker. Hey, nice. Alright, Dragons of Tomorrow it'll be. And for that, I imagine we need some pretty regular ambiance. Or sorry, I say regular, but to me, like, regular ambiance is like fantasy setting for whatever reason. The Midwestern Plains. The gods circle high above us. Okay. Tiptoe across the grassy plains. Nice. Bring me grassy plains. Okay, there's not specifically grassy plains, but do we have wind-swept plains? Yes. What is... Nice, okay. Ooh yeah. Some windy plains for this here story. Yeah, I'd actually heard about that before, Kingy. The woman who died on a radio show doing a competition in which she was made to chug water against the other contestants in an effort to win the Wii. Yeah, it was like, don't Wii for Wii or something. Or yeah, like, don't Wii for a Wii. They were brand new. Chugged so much water that her osmotic gradient inverted. Osmotic gradient? That's a thing in our body? That's kind of fantastic. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. That's why they don't do dumb radio competitions anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Leave that to the TikTokers and YouTubers now. Hey. Alright. Well, let's start up this here story. Also, I'm hoping that, I forget, goodness, I forget what their name is on Twitch, but I hope Spottier, comes around. I'm going to, with the last 30 minutes of my block, I'm gonna check out the Goyle mod he made for the Binding of Isaac. And I gotta say, I'm a little bit giddy. I stopped myself from checking it out beforehand, so as to be able to check it out with you guys. Osmosis is the movement of water across semi-permeable cell membranes, based on the saturation of solute inside of or outside of the cell. Yeah, for real. For real. And then on top of that, I have a pretty slick keeper run going at the moment in greedier mode. Which, hey, excellent news, guys. I managed to beat the Polaroid side with the keeper at last. Thank goodness for it. And that got me the deep pockets. The deep pockets achievement. Which I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I got it. Yeah, honestly, dude, it honestly does mean the world to me that he took the time to make that. We must spread the good word of
Goyle,
the good word of
Goyle,
the good word of
Gar-
we must spread the good word of
Goyle.
Where's that coming from? Where is that coming from? We must spread the good word of we must spread we must spread the word. Oh, all right. We're just gonna move on, I think. Hopefully it won't interrupt my my reading. Again, I hope that I find out where that's coming from. Anyways, hey yo, Spot here, you made it. What's up? Just so you know, the last 30 minutes of my little segment here. So at around 3:30, I'm gonna check out that Goyle mod for the binding of Goyle. The binding or the gar of Goyle. All right. So, let's get into the reading. This is Dragons of Tomorrow by Kathleen Baldwin. Earth, Midwestern Plains. The gods circle high above us in a never-ending ring of fire. Winged creatures that occasionally shimmer into view, as if we mortals only deserve a fleeting glimpse of their majesty. Be they dragons, angels, or demons, no one knows. People have argued the question for more than a decade. My brother and I tiptoe through the grassy plains hunting. Nora! He tugs on my cloak. I turn and see terror whitening his features. Look! He points to the sky. A streak of golden flame blazes earthward towards us. Run! I shout and shove him ahead of me. Run! We dash across the prairie, heedless of snakes and rabbit holes. Poisonous fanged creatures are nothing compared to the sure death bearing down on us. A creature who can scorch the skin from our backs in a single breath, or inhale and suck all the oxygen from the air, only to soar away and leave our lungs collapsed. My younger brother runs faster than he has ever run before. His legs blur as he whips through the tall grass. Our quivers and arrows clatter against our backs as we leap small rocks and juke around bushes. Stop. How about this one? Stop. Stop.
Stop. Okay, this one will do. Stop. Stop.
as much as this ambience is good, I feel we need something a little more intense. Alright, let's see. What would be good for this? Wait, actually. Yeah, now we're talking.
Stop. 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 Hang on. Stop.
That's more like it. The command thunders in the air. Not actual words, but an unmistakable impression so forceful, the ground shakes.
Stop.
But we do not stop. No, we keep running, heading straight for a rock outcropping about 100 meters away. If we get there, we might be able to squeeze into the cracks and hide. The sky flares with hot light. Any minute we'll be roasted alive.
Stop.
This time, the ground doesn't shudder beneath our feet. Oh, whoops. Hang on.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
This time, the ground doesn't shudder beneath our feet. It is less terrifying of a command. The dragon wants something. I slow, realizing the creature will overtake us before we reach the rocks. We aren't going to make it. Not together. But if I distracted, my brother might be able to make it to safety. Keep going, I gasped to Robbie. I'll buy you some time.
Time.
My feet thud to a stumbling halt. These are my last minutes of life. I crouch, gathering my breath. What is this thing? Time, that we humans value so highly. What is this thing? Time, that we humans value. What is this thing? Time, that we humans value it so highly. We will trade everything to hold on to one more minute, one more day. What are 30 more years, I wonder, when I have already had 16? 30 years are nothing to the creature stalking us. It is said they live for centuries. Robbie casts a desperate backward glance. I wave him on. Still stooped, catching my breath, the beast hovers above me, fanning the air with its massive wings. I wheeze to my captor. What do you want? The massive being alights on the ground with the grace of a butterfly landing on a rose petal. The earth does not split open. The grass barely stirs. but the creature burns so hot and white, I must shade my eyes with my arm. I've heard tales that looking directly at one of them will melt a man into a charred puddle. This is the end of me anyway, so I dare look, blinking as I strain to peer into the brightness. What are you? I whisper to myself, knowing the answer will not be given. Long ago, people stopped asking. Once upon a time, our bravest journalists and scientists dared to investigate. Those who survived returned home with broiled metal lumps that were once recorders and cameras, but with no answers. The dragons did not speak to them. I picture scraps of my shoes and clothes poking out of the molten heap of my flesh. My brother is safe in the rocks now. I pray he will hide his eyes. I do not want him to watch me die.
What am I? What am I? What am I?
The dragon's question blows against my face like a scalding summer wind. Is this a riddle? Is he insulted that his victim dares to ask his identity? The earth bumps beneath my feet. If he has claws, I think he must have tapped the ground. A wave of fear rushes through me, and I hunch down, awaiting his wrath. Nothing happens, except I sense impatience. Curse him. He expects me to answer. Curse him. He expects me to answer. I hesitate. Are you a dragon? I try to peek at him, but the blaze is still too bright.
Myth. Hang on.
Maybe this one is more appropriate.
Myth. Myth. Myth.
Yeah, let me see if I can alter this one. Baba boy.
Baba boy. Baba boy. Baba boy. Now we're talking. Alright. Up too low. Myth.
His response ripples through the air, forcing me to take a step back.
You think me a flying lizard? You think me a flying lizard?
Its angry roar rumbles through my innards, juggling my balance, confusing me. Not a dragon, then? A fiery angel? But I dare not suggest another wrong answer. Once again, an impatient thump jolts the ground. I want to run away, or rush at the monster and pummel it with my useless fists. Since both would be futile, I cross my arms tight and clam up. My silence does not appease him. He must enjoy playing with his prey.
What am I? Is this the right one? What about this one? No. No. What about this one? No. This is not dragony. Not nearly dragony enough. What about this one? Okay. I believe this one will have to do. What am I? What am I? Okay. What am I?
I hate it when people ask questions they already know the answer to. If I were a humbler, wiser person, I might flatten him and say, I might flatten him. Dude just squashes a god. I might flatter him and say a god. Instead, I cover my eyes, jut out my chin, and defy this creature. He plans to roast me alive anyway. A demon! A demon! He flaps his wings. The gust knocks me over and sends me roiling like an insignificant pill bug. Tumbling backwards, I think of our lost cities, of charred mounds of steel and plastic that were once televisions, or cars, or buses. I remember the rubble heaps that these creatures made of our skyscrapers. Our entire civilization burned to ash. Those memories force me into humility. I uncurl, but remain on my hands and knees. I'm sorry.
What are you?
His new question flows up from the ground around me and hums through with curious vibrations, almost as if he doesn't already know the answer. Almost. He knows. Human. Flesh and blood, I answer through gritted teeth. And bone. Don't forget bone. That will be the only part of me that remains when this ordeal is over.
Is that all? Is that all?
Is he mocking me? Isn't that enough? Wind smacks me again. This time I fight the gale and struggle to my feet. All right, there is more. Lots more. We have feelings and thoughts, hopes and dreams. We love each other and...
And you hate each other. And you hate each other.
Yes, sometimes. I admit. But there's more to it than that. How can I explain the part of me that is so utterly undefinable? The dragon waits while I struggle to find the right words. There is something deep inside. Something we know nothing about.
But you know something about it, don't you?
I shake my head. Arrows in my quiver rattle against my back. No. No one does. It's a mystery.
Do not lie.
Wind rushes against my face, blowing my hair back as if I stand in the middle of a fierce storm. I shout into the gusting air. What would you know about it? You're not human! My fist not at my side. My fist's not at my side. How can you possibly know what lies inside of us? I shiver and step back. It occurs to me that maybe they taste our essence when they kill us. Does it have a flavor? The thing that lies in the depths of man. When we die, does that indefinable part of us rise up and perfume their faces? Does it stink? Or is it sweet?
You can see me.
I can't. You know I can't. It's true, and yet I try squinting through my fingers. I see nothing but a churning mass of blinding light. What do you want? Wind whirls around me, stinging me with sparks as hot as embers from a campfire. Suddenly I feel naked, as if the creature can actually see into my depths.
How long have you known? How long have you known?
His question gusts across the prairie, bending the grass sideways. What do you mean? Annoyed with me, his response shakes the ground.
How long have you known about what lives inside you? How long have you known about what lies inside you?
Oh, that. The essence of man is an arguable point. Mankind has debated it for centuries, but I doubt the dragon trapped me here on the plains to discuss philosophy. I don't know. I shrug. Maybe forever. The creature draws back, and I risk looking again. Something glimmers inside the brightness. Something magnificent. Terrifying. And strangely familiar.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
In a burst of light, the one word pours over me, drenching my being, splashing out across the plain, rushing to fill the vast open space, so full I can hardly breathe.
forever. That is what I am. That is what I am.
I shake my head. Doesn't make sense, I murmur. You don't understand. Forever is a measurement of time. Perhaps the creature needs a dictionary. He ignores me.
You are one of us.
Now he is being even more absurd. I laugh. I don't mean to laugh. It just bursts out of me. Nor do I intend to scoff. But he's asking for it. Me! One of you! I hold out my skinny arms, turning them every which way. I see no wings! I glance over my shoulder at the boulders to make sure my brother is still hiding, and exhale with relief, and exhale with relief.
Your brother is one of us too.
My brother? You mean the little kid who fled from you in terror? Who fled from you in terror? The one watching us from the rocks. Not likely. The beast rustles. Its blinding light expands. Either the creature intends to fly, or it is puffing up in order to blast me with flames. The earth shakes. My hands fly out to keep my balance. Little good that will do when the earth opens up to swallow me. There's nothing out here to cling to except for grass and a few small stones. What are you? I shout my question again. I've nothing to lose, whether I live or die. I want to know why the dragons have driven us out of the cities. Why they terrorize us. Why they haunt the skies.
We are not dragons.
Stones behind my feet tremble and rattle. The ground shakes so hard I fall. The boulders. The boulders! Robbie will be crushed! I whip around to check if the outcropping is collapsing. No! I thrust my hand skyward, warding off the rising creature. The ground immediately settles, but my palm feels as if it exploded. I cup it against my chest, hoping the tingling will stop. As soon as the beast soars away, I inspect it. The flesh on my hand is hot to the touch, reddened but not burnt. Robbie comes tearing out of his hiding place, and the two of us run all the way home. We burst into the kitchen, when our mother has a fire going and the stew pot bubbling. Where, gosh? We burst into the kitchen, where our mother has a fire going and a stew pot bubbling. Without looking up, she asks, "Did you catch the rabbit?" Catch. She can never bring herself to say the word kill. I'm too winded to answer, but Robbie rushes to the other side of her work table. Nora talked to one of the dragons. They're not dragons, Not exactly. Not exactly. I don't know why I said that. Don't even know if it's true. They may very well be the dragons of myth. Maybe thousands of years ago, these same creatures came and left. And that's where the whole idea of dragons started. I don't know. Mama plunks her knife down beside a heap of carrots and turns to stare at me. You did what? You did what? You did what? You did what? Hold up. Don't need as intense of music now. Actually, let's go for some tavern ambiance. Or is there kitchen? Kitchen ambiance? There is. There we go. Robbie scampers around to her, his mouth rattling non-stop. I'm telling you, Mom. I'm telling you, Ma. She talked to one of them. A huge dragon. She made me hide in the rocks, but I peeked out and saw her. The thing was gigantic. He throws his arms wide, but still not wide enough to describe the breadth of the creature. Don't talk nonsense, Robbie. Mama picks up the knife and goes back to chopping. Chop, chop, chop. Her jaw grinding. Then she bangs down the knife again. No one has ever talked to none. No one has ever talked to one of those monsters and lived. But it's true. I saw her. Robbie smacks his hand against the work table. Tell her, Nora. Tell her what happened. What's he talking about? Mama glances sideways at me, eyes narrowed, and I know she doesn't really want to hear about it. It'll only make her more scared than she already is. Even if she wanted to know, how would I explain it to her? The dragons, or whatever they are, don't talk. Not like humans, anyway. I don't know. Robbie's face squeezes up as if I've pinched him. I saw you! I'm not sure what happened. This is half true, half a terrible lie. Those few moments with the beast on the plains are scorched into my memory, as surely as if the creature had seared the skin from my body. His words, "You are one of us," still throb in my head. Mama goes to the fire to toss the carrots into the kettle, and I follow her, scraping my feet against the dirt floor. Don't do that, she scolds automatically. I stop scuffing. One of them chased us, and I knew we wouldn't both get away. So I thought maybe if I distracted it... Nora! She drops onto a stool by the fireplace. You little fool. You could have been killed. I swear you're as reckless as your father. If I hadn't stopped, that thing would have gotten both of us. I feel disrespectful calling it a thing. It's much more than that. but I don't know what else to call it. Mama hunches over, holding her shaking head in both hands. I hate them. I hate those horrid beasts. Curled up like a turtle, she lets fly a string of murmured curses. Those are my murmured curses. Why can't they just go away and leave us alone? She sits bolt upright and smashes both fists against her thighs, glaring at me as if I'm one of them. How did you escape? I shrug. It let me go. Told you! Robbie snags a morsel of carrot left on the work table. She talked to it! She talked to it! Mama looks scared, like she thinks I'm some kind of freak, or a diamondback rattler snaking across her floor. Any minute she'll take up a broom to me. The only way I'm getting out of this is to change the subject. Do you need help with supper? Mama stands and wipes her palms against her apron. Guess this means there's no meat for the pot. I suppose you may as well go out and pull up another potato. I suppose you may as well go out and pull up another potato. 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 Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It sounded too perfect. Oh, the poor potato, though. Am I right? Oh, yo, and Spottier, thanks for going and following my my personal channel. I appreciate that. Pull up another potato. 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 All right, enough of this remixed. Pull up another potato. Guys, I'm serious. Try saying it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Try saying it. Come on, with me now. Pull up another potato. And tell me it doesn't bring a smile to your face. Oh gosh, I can't get over that, dude. Sorry, I know this tale is kind of serious, but you know, just needed a little potato break. You feel me? Yeah, can I do it faster? Pull up another potato, 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 pull up another potato. Ah! Pull up another potato, pull up another potato, pull up another potato, pull up another potato. Gosh, dude. That's tough. Pull up another potato. Pull up another potato. Alright. I'm serious. That was the last one. We've come home empty-handed before. She never added an extra spud to the stew. This is tantamount to killing the fatted calf, a celebration that both her children are alive. Leastwise, we're alive today. I guess that's worth celebrating. On my way to the garden, I look up. Rings of fire still blaze through the atmosphere. Ever present. Ever watching.
Forever.
Carefully, I dig the earth beneath a cluster of bright green leaves and locate a bulge that promises a fist-sized potato. Unearthing it, I snap off the root, make sure to replant the other tubers. After all that running today, I'm guessing Robbie will be extra hungry. I'll bet he could eat this entire potato by himself. I'll bet he could eat this entire potato by himself.
Your brother is one of us too. Is one of us too. Pull up another potato. Pull up another potato.
I don't like riddles. Robbie can't possibly have anything to do with those creatures. He watches me from the doorway, brooding, with his arms crossed, and a pout a mile long. I hold up the plump red potato and smile. He isn't impressed. Traitor, he mutters as soon as I'm near enough to hear. Why didn't you tell her the truth? Why didn't you tell her the truth? If I knew what that was exactly, I might have said something. All I do know is it'll be dark soon. I brush past him. I better help Mama with dinner. We eat in dusky silence. Robbie is usually a chatterbox, but tonight he's skulking. Sulking. The sunset glows as red as the dying embers in the fire. That means it'll be fair weather this evening. I decide to make peace with my little brother. I'll stand your watch tonight. Fine. Fine. He carries his empty bowl to the basin and goes to his cot to read. We light one candle and only allow it to burn long enough for us to do the washing up. Mama dresses for bed in the darkness, and I strap on my bow and climb the ladder up to the roof. Ooh. I try to recall what the night sky used to look like without trails of fire streaking across the blackness of space. I've no recollection. Tonight there are numerous fire rings. Even if there weren't, the stars are so plentiful and the moon so bright that the prairie glows like silver. A perfect night for thieving. I sit in a perch atop the roof, watching for marauders, or coyotes wanting to pick off one of our chickens. All kinds of hungry outcasts roam the plains at night. Some of them are robbers coming from a village where they have failed to grow enough food and must steal to survive. A little bit too much activity in that one. We need more nature. Less city. We've only one law left in this melted down world. There are no more presidents or governors, no more armies or capitals. All that remains is one simple law. The penalty for thievery is death. The penalty for thievery is death. The reason is obvious. A stolen pig may mean the difference between a family surviving the winter or starving. Trouble is, there's no one to carry out that law this far from a settlement. So we take turns standing guard. One strategically placed arrow is usually enough of a deterrent to man and beast alike. Up here, I can see for miles, and it always amazes me how alone we are. Dad thought it would be safer this way. He might have been right, but it is lonely. I've only Mama and Robbie to talk to, and sometimes that grows thin. I watch the Guardians circle the sky, and wonder if they have any notion what it is like to be alone and vulnerable. We used to go to school, back when we had a horse to carry us 15 miles to the nearest settlement, and a father to watch over things while we were gone. Those days are over. Dad and the horse disappeared 2 years ago. Mama insisted thieves got him. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if he just went to find out what's happening in the rest of the world. He might come back one of these days. That's why I don't shoot thieves in their vital parts. It might be our dad returning home with his horse. I hunt the night sky for stars I recognize. For constellations my dad taught me. I find Hercules first, and in the Milky Way there's Deneb. The bright star inside Cygnus, the swan. It's hard to see the stars tonight, because there are so many dragon tails. One in particular swoops over the plains where Robbie and I hunt, and then wheels back up into the heavens. Dad was Mr. Hands? What? The hamburger helper glove? I'm gonna look up Mr. Hands. I didn't see that. What must it be like to fly like that? To sail through the air so fast it leaves behind a stream of fire. If I could fly like that, I would soar over the earth and search to see if my dad is out there. Out there somewhere missing us, the way we miss him. Mama is never happy anymore. And Robbie, well, he needs someone to show him how to grow into a man. I do my best to teach him how to hunt and shoot the bow, but I'm a girl. What do I know about a man's feelings or thoughts? Sometimes I tell him things I can remember about our dad. But that's the best I can do. I scramble to my feet. Trouble is coming. Here there be dragons. Here there be dragons. Laddie. Here there be dragons, laddie. I'm having to do a lot of multiple takes today. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Although the tea is soothing my voice. You know, I have days sometimes where I, you know, struggle to get the cadence that I want. Felt I've been doing good on a lot of the parts though. In fact, I'm proud of that whole father being missing spiel there. I think I did pretty good there. We have 5 minutes. D minus 5 minutes till Goyle.
Incoming Goyle. Incoming Goyle in 5 minutes. Warning. Incoming Goyle in 5 minutes. Warning. Incoming Goyle. T minus 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna check out that Goyle mod in about 5 minutes here. The low-flying creature that's been circling the plains heads straight for me. Hang on. The low-flying creature that's been circling the plains heads straight for me. I can't climb down and run fast enough to lure it away from the house. I'd never get down the ladder in time. I brace myself in the rooftop perch, knock an arrow into place, and draw back the bow. I've no idea whether an arrow will do any good or not. I expect not, but it's all I have. The sudden brightness blinds me. I duck, my arrow slips and flies into the creature.
You would do better to save your arrows for Quail.
The creature alights quietly beside me. No shaking, no scorching. Still, I worry he'll catch the roof on fire.
What are you doing?
He asks as casually as if we are friends meeting along the road. Same thing I usually do. Guarding the house. I edge back and warn. You're going to wake up my family. They'll come running and...
They will sleep. They will sleep. They will sleep.
A fog, soft as moonlight, drifts from him and flows through our roof.
You were watching the stars. I saw you.
I can do both. I can do both. I lean over the railing and spot my arrow in the ground beyond the house. It must have flown straight through him.
Sit.
It commands, and stretches out on the roof beside my perch, lying back. How did you know I was looking at the stars? You were way over there. I point, tracing with my finger the path he flew over the prairie.
How did you know that it was me, and not one of the others?
I shrug. I guess.
You knew, just as I knew you were looking at the stars. You knew, just as I knew you were looking at the stars.
Cool air blows over us, and I sit back, staring up at the sky, wondering if I glance sideways at the dragon out of the corner of my eye, I might be able to tolerate the brightness.
I've been there, you know. I've been there, you know.
He says this with the strain of melancholy, as if he's feeling homesick, while gazing at the millions of stars glittering above us. To a star? Really? Which one? Which one? Really? Which one? I point to Sirius, the brightest star in the summer sky. That one? Wind ruffles my hair again.
Yes, that one. All of them. Stars you can't even see yet.
That's not possible. It would take 1,000 lifetimes to see all that. Maybe more. The creature gives no answer. If you miss them so badly, what are you doing here? Why don't you just go? I wave my fingers at his alluring stars. The air suddenly fills with a scent that reminds me of late summer roses, of fading petals, sweet but dying. It pierces me with sadness. I turn to him. I don't care if it blinds me. I want to see why he is grieved. The light is still too bright, but his wing brushes over me. Instead of melting my flesh, it bathes me in warm colors. I am swallowed up by delicious pinks, healing golds, and soothing blues. Starlight dances through my skin, whispering through my blood and bone, like wind through a screen. Alright, I think that's where we'll leave off on this here story. Because it is Goyle time, baby! Goyle. Let's go! Alright, give me a moment to load up The Binding of Isaac. And then we'll jump right into it. I'm excited to check this out. Man, oh man. Oh yeah. It's nice how easy it is to load mods in the Binding of Isaac. Let me get it full screened. There we go. Turn up the music a bit. And then load it once again. Wait, no. It was unable to sync. Stop. Don't tell me. Let me show you currently what it is doing. Do you see this? It's in full screen mode. But it's only halfway on there. It'll still let me play, but jeez Louise, man. I'm gonna try launching it again. Okay, this is better. There we are. Okay. Booyah! Nice, alright. We got it. We got it, dudes. It seems like the music is still not coming through for it, though. Which is gonna be a problem. Because I want to hear that sweet, sweet goylin. Why would the music and sounds not be coming through? Just try loading it again. You check my volume mixer too. Ah, that would be why. It was in fact muted. Sorry about that. I often play Isaac without the sound.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house.
Isaac and his Goyle. Oh, wait a second. Alright. Thanks for being patient with this setup. Turn down the music a bit. Alright, and go to the mods. Yeah, we're gonna go with just Goyle for now. And go into just a plain old run. On normal, if you will. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, so far the flies are not Goyles. This is somewhat of a relief. That would have been a lot of Goyle to handle. A belly button. Hey, okay. I'll take a file. Spikes are no good. Unless we're talking about Spike Spiegel. That guy? Yeah, that's a cool guy. Oh, I forgot that I have the banana mod on as well. Spot here, is it working correctly? Let me know if I messed up the loading process. Maybe it's just the bosses that are the Goyles? The bosses be Goylin? Dangle! There's no Goyles. Hang on, kill me. Kill me, Dangle. Defeat me. Help me to perish. Ah, gotcha. Okay. And while we're at it, Hog for good items, DK bananas. I also loaded your I4 gore mod, but I don't entirely know what that does. Gotcha. Okay. We'll be searching for that widow then. Pink! There are pink fly! Okay. I destroy little dudes. Then, let's see. I'm gonna move one of these guys over to here. And I'm gonna move the other one to destroy the secret thing, the secret rack. Okay, and now, oh, boom, nice. Okay, and a key. Woo! Let's go. Wait, the I4 Gore meme just changes the forgotten to I4 Gore. Bro. That's the kind of that's the kind of mod I like to see. To be perfectly honest with you. This is coming from the guy that has Hog for good items enabled. Are any of these Pog items? No. Ooh, banana. Yo! That's so good. Honestly, I want this banana mod in the actual game. Ooh. Blue baby soul. Banana. Yes. You gotta love banana. Have I ever fought the Widow? I don't know if I've actually seen that boss. Oh, I should have re-rolled that. I don't need range. Oh well. I think I do see where the secret room is, though. We're gonna want to check that puppy out. Let me in to the. Oh man, that was not where the secret room was. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. All right. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Skill. It is all skill. I promise. Oh, it's mystery what this is. Rerolling this will just turn it into another book, right? To the shop.
Hermit.
My people need me. Oh, except I'm not the keeper. So, you know, the little fella there is not exactly my people. But, you know, shopkeeper dude is still my homie. Banana. Yes. The kiss of death. Ah! I will take that. Many banana. Do you think like the nickel and dime and such are just other colors of banana? I'd assume as much, right? Plink. Well, there's no one in here except fire. Oh. There was a banana in the fire. Does that ever happen to you guys? You know, you put out your fire, you find a banana in there. Classic. Frankly, I love it when that happens. Whoa. Alright, another key. Excellent. Boss time. Little horn. Hello. You have placed a hole in the ground. What is this? Holes the movie? I didn't think so. Okay. HP up. Can I use that here? I can. What is it? Oh, it's the hive. Actually, I can re-roll this. What do we got? Yeah. All right. I like this guy. This fella. He's a good lad. He takes down enemies for me. I put a lot of bananas in fires over the years. Yeah. And then, I mean, you know, that's what happens. You forget the bananas are in there. You put it out, and you're like, oh, yo, sick. A banana. Yes. Alright. Oh gosh. They make tooting noises? This is how you know I play without sound all the time. I had no idea it made those things made toots. Those things do be tootin'. Rootin' and tootin'. If I may. Oh, banana. Yes. So we're trying to find the widow. I'm trying to think if I've even unlocked the widow as a boss fight. Is this just a boss that I'm not super familiar with? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Widow. Oh, frick! Duh. I know the widow. Yeah, sorry about that. I know that. That boss. Alright, then our goal is to get either far enough to where we see the widow just in a regular room. We're hoping to get the boss fight with it as well. We'll all take these. Blue banana. Dude, it even loads like in DK64. That's so good. Anybody else played Donkey Kong 64? That game was fun as heck. I mean, when I was younger, me and my buddies would load up the DK64 multiplayer instead of Call of Duty. Just to give you a little idea of how I did things back in the day. Ooh, I might go for the ladder. Oh, it's the Joker. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the ladder. Oh, okay. I get the baby for the sake of getting the conjoined dealio, Or do I try to go for, or do I get the controlled tears and damage up? I had the DK Special Edition N64 with the memory pack. Let's go! True classic among 3D platformers. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Now, what do you guys think? Type 1 for the blue baby. Type 2 for controlled tears and damage up. We're gonna get one of them, but no more. Or type 3 for both. Alright, Spottier wants conjoined. I'm with you. I'm with you. Anybody else? Yeah, if I want to be spicy, I could take both. The baby, nice. Got one for controlled. Spottier wants both. Alright, alright. I think I'm down for both. We're gonna get spicy with it. Alright, grab the destruction. The Hagalas. The Hagalas. The Hagalas. Alright, look at these bozos. Look at them. They're sending out little larvae. But the larva can't hit me. It only goes in one direction. Come on. Oh, we still need to find the golden room. Oh, and it's right here. Ooh. Nice. Easy enough. Oh, and a strength for the boss. Nice. I have no key. I have no Kia. Oh, yo. Perfect. Much obliged. We go to the golden room now. Into the golden room, and... Oh, I am not a fan of this item. Oh, nice. Nice. We're gonna try to charge the little cube. Get us a different item. Oh, hey, yo, key from that room. Oh, thank goodness. There is one other... Oh, hang on. Kablooey. Alright, feeling pretty good about health at the moment. And, dude, we got 2 keys. Nice. We went from no Kia to 2 Kia. That's what I'm talking about. It's lemonade! Ah! I will not take lemonade. When life gives you lemonade, just leave it. Leave it there. Oh gosh. I will say this is one of my least favorite bosses. Perish. Excellent. Alright. Well, this is actually nice, because the strength, it takes away the heart anyways. So, kablam. Nice on. Cheeky little heart get. Oh, there's no other place to charge. Was there a charger in the shop? Tell me. This is not the shop. It's lemonade again! Lemonade again! Oh, you updated the mod? Oh, shoot. See, how we doing on time? Yeah. Well, considering the time, I'm alright with that. Just reloading it will update it, right? I think that's how it works, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty new to the whole Binding of Isaac modding dealio. It didn't look like it updated. Hang on, we'll go to the page, see if we need to do that or not. Go into the Binding of Isaac workshop. How do I get to that? There it is. Bingo da. Alright, subscribed. Unsubscribe and subscribe again? I know that'll probably do it. Alright, load it up. Also, I'm glad it works with the DK mod. Hey, nice. Right on, Remy. I may do that. We haven't yet seen the full potential of the Goyle mod, after all.
Lived alone.
If I just kind of deactivate it and activate it again? Not entirely sure. And then if I continue, will it still be in effect? Any idea, Spottier? Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, there was. Yes. Yes, take 5 bananas. Good shopkeeper, sir. I'm not gonna use it on the lemonade. Use it here. Alright, well, I'll take that at least. Gives me a solid black heart. Nice, Spottier. Thanks, man. Thanks. Alright, so... Oh, look, it's so tiny! He's adorable. Hey, you'll love to see the skeleton key. Oh, sick. Thank goodness for the bridge deal. There's a blue banana in the fire. But the fire was yellow. It wasn't a blue fire, but a blue banana came out. What could that mean? Now we're taking down these bats here. The bats look kind of gargoyle-esque. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm grateful we haven't run into, you know, flooded or the burning basement. I'm pretty okay with those, but they are not my favorite. Not a huge fan of them. They introduce some more complex enemies. I got the cube all charged. No, don't take my charge. No! Why? I can't believe you've done this. No, we want blue, baby. Oh, why did I use that? No! Dude, I'm so used to playing the Keeper. That's how you know I've been doing Keeper runs. Is I walk into a room and immediately use my item. So used to that wooden nickel, man. Woof. Oh, a fly item. Yeah, we'll take that. Take an attack fly. Not ideal, but hey. Whew. Talk about popping a pimple. That thing exploded. Banana in the fire. This is the most bananas I've found in fires in a while. Is that partially because it's on normal mode? It should update now? Nice, okay. Quit out. Load it up again. Kablam. Yeah, there should be a, something that pops up that says updating the mod. Nah. It didn't say that the mod was updated. Hey, what's up, Randy? What's up, my man? How's your day going? Just got off work. Can I goyle real quick? My friend. That I can do. However, you gotta redeem it, my man. There's a little goyle redemption in there now. Using your 3 attic channel points. Hey, Kingy's got your back. Kingy's got you covered. Alright, what song are we goyling to this time? Let's see. We'll go here. Make sure that be able to be seen easily. Ooh. Maybe a little higher up. Nice. Alright, it is time to goyle. Let's see, what song to play? Let's see. We'll get a solid bop. Yeah. Yeah. I freaking love this song. Alright, guys. Here we go. It's finally time. It's finally time to goyle. Are you ready? 'Cause here it goes. Alright. That is a sufficient amount of goyling for the time being. I pray that this goyle has seen you well. that this goiling meets you in goiled spirits, and that your gars have been sufficiently goiled. Wait a second. What got redeemed? Did you redeem Book on Face, Bebo? Oh, goodness, you did. I haven't been... Goodness, the chat was going wild. I was trying to use a forklift and got to see Mitch Goyle all in one day. Randy, it's a pleasure, my man. It is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to serve. And to Goyle in this in this very stream. All right. Well, now it's time for Book on Face. I need a book. Yeah. Let's do. Use How to Train Your Dragon. This is a classic. Yeah. Oh, bro. Redeeming many a thing. And I shall meet every demand. An extremely evil Goyle face. Hang on. How about this one? Alright. That is my best evil. Evil gargoyle face. Almost. I've said gargoyle so many times today. I've forgotten how to say it. I nearly said like Gary Goyle or something. Yeah, that's Final Boss Mitch right there. Without a doubt. Alright, now hold up.
It is time for combination Book on Face and Hydrate. But how can he do this, you ask? Well, just watch and check it out. All right, here it goes. Whoa. I didn't think I could do it. But since I believed in myself, I was able to do it. Thanks to my friends and the power of friendship. Yeah.
Had to do a little, like, anime monologue there. Alright, back into the game. Alright, let us see. Load it back up here. Dude, to be honest, I wasn't sure if that was going to function. The, the whole water and goiling combination.
Lived alone in a small...
Lived alone in a swamp? Uh-oh. Oh, dude. I believed in the heart of the stone, or the heart of stone, and I have now goiled to new heights. I have goiled, unlike any has goiled before. And when once someone goils, their heart becomes stone, and they may now truly live. Bananas! That fly exploded into bananas.
Range up.
Range up, thank you. Thank you kindly. Isn't it Ratatouille time? That's what I'm saying. Like, when is the day that I finally get to, have a rat on my head that controls my every move? You know? Like, is that so much to ask? Hey, an HP up. Okay. Oh, banana dookie? Oh no, the counterfeit penny. Oh gosh, I do love the question mark soul, but I need more bananas. Ah! Oh man, no bananas in these fires. What is controlled tears combined with the knife? I want to see. Okay, the knife out, you know, the knife ends up, taking over it. Or overtaking it. Overriding it. That's the word I was looking for. Goodness. Alright. Down the hatch. Is this the KFC basement? Oh, dude. If it was, I'd have plenty of rats. Trying to get into my dang deep fryer. But then they wouldn't be controlling me from my hair. Unless, do they want to take me with them? What if the rats take me with them? Oh. Ah. Stay back. God, I can't aim with this thing. Oh! I knew I was taking at least 1 damage there. Yeah, it does. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Mom's Knife, but it is an insane amount of damage. Oh! There we go. Banana! Ace of hearts. No, we don't need hearts. Ah, no! Yeah, this is where I start taking damage. Transcendent. Oh, I should have re-rolled that. Oh well. I keep forgetting I'm Isaac. I've been playing the Keeper too much. Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit mundane. It can get the job done, but I'm also not super good with using it because it's one of those where like it changes the style of play. You know, not a super big fan. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, that was smooth. Took them both out in one line. Hey, would these things get bopped? Ah, no! No! Alright, we're just going in. It's boss time. Don't send me to the KFC zone. Oh. I'm one hit away from death. But I need to see the Goyle. I need to fight the Widow. Bobby. Oh, what was your message, though? I've sent you 2 very accurate KFC basement pictures. Thank you, Bebo. I will be lucky to see them. Yeah, it's an item worth practicing. Unlike guillotine. Randy, I hate the guillotine. I hate it. I hated it when the French were all about it, and I hate it now. I hated it when I was a part of the French Revolution, and I hate it even more now. All I'm saying. Oh, the damage. Oh, I'm tempted. Oh, we might even see the Widow. Come on, Goyle. Come on, Goyle. Come on, Goyle. We want the Goyle. Give us the Widow, please. Monstro 2, no! I hate this thing. Oh, it's actually doing, nice, okay. It didn't do any of the moves that I'm not a fan of. Man, no Widow. French Revolution is now an obtainable weapon. You love to see it. Ay. Stay back. Stay back. Squishy things. Ooh, a nice spin for luck. Spin for good luck. Spin for good luck. Nice. You gotta spin for good luck, guys. It's essential. Alright, spin for good luck. Whoa. Nice. Dude, the amount of times I've lost a run to just accidentally stepping on a creep is unfathomable. I just won't be paying close enough attention, and then bam. Dude, I just take one step in the wrong direction. Oh snap, with this, I get conjoined. Yeah, alright. You love to see that. Spin for good luck. Nice. And the Buddy Yibby, or Yib. Buddy Yib is a pretty slick item. Oh, almost died there. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, mero. Ah. Oh. I forgot to spin for good luck. Yeah, I almost went up to him like I did the others, but I'm not gonna risk that. The moon! The moon! Alright, 50% off. Thanks. Oh, and the shop is right over there. Nice. What do we got in this shop, huh? We have dookie items. Excellent. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. You do have a wee bit of health, though. You do like to see that. And the sun. Ooh. Sorry, I got thrown off by the... Ooh, banana. Dude, look at how much banana. So good. Such good banana. Go to the door with the teeth for a funny. Is it for real a funny? Widow will be in the boss rush if you go there. I did the little boss rush. Alright, time to fight the anti-Goyle. In this lore, the mother is against Goyling, and we must stop her. Success! I'm back to one hit. Now this is what makes a run exciting, right? Getting to one hit. We'll go bottom side. I will cannot take any of these, but I will take the bombs. Thank you kindly. Geronimo! Like a well-goiled machine. Let's go. No boss rush? What do you mean? Do I not have that unlocked? Or did I just not get there in enough time? Oh, not the creep. Yeah, this is where I step into the creep sometimes, because the ground is red. It's harder to tell where it is. But yeah, Spotty, I don't know everything about the game. And there's a lot of things that I don't have unlocked. Yeah, okay, gotcha. So the boss rush is that away. I have seen that before. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, okay, okay. Alright there, fellas. Alright, no! I have perished without seeing the Goyle. You hate to see it. Frick. Maybe we just do the first floor until we see it. Because it can be a first floor boss, right? I think it can. If I'm not mistaken. Oh. Oh. Okay. You don't say. Dr. Fetus, huh? Don't mind if I do. You beat Mom under 20 minutes, it spawns the boss rush. Okay, I can try to rush this one then. I am normally a take my time kind of guy when it comes to Isaac, but not when there is a Goyle at hand. I knew it. Wait. Hang on.
Gargling moment.
Gar.
Wait, can I get it to loop? Oh.
Gar.
Oh, there we go.
Goyle.
Oh god, he jumping. He jumping.
Goyle,
Alright, we gotta switch it to the Goyle.
Goyle, 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 Goyle.
I have defeated the Goyle. Let's go. Dude, Spot here, that was fantastic. Thank you. I never in 1,000 years thought I would see myself in in a Binding of Isaac mod. Thank you, seriously. That was absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. Well, I think I'll probably hop off from here. Now that we have had the chance to experience the Goyle. The Goyle. Yeah, I'll hop off from here and let the Don't Starve Together commence. But yeah, this has been a really fun time. I enjoyed all the gargoyling and the stories I felt were pretty darn slick. I'm excited to continue the Dragons of Tomorrow not tomorrow, but come Thursday. I have some editing to get done and some D&D to prepare for, so I'll be saying my goodbyes now. But I will miss you, as I hope you will miss me. All right, guys. Hey, we had a lot of laughs today, and I only pray that you take that merriment that we found here together today. Let it set you at ease as you go forward with your goings-ons, and let it carry you into tomorrow. Remember to love yourself first, so that you might love others next, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, make yourself some tea. It's delicious. Don't forget to Goyle. I've been Merry Mitch. Later. Until next time. Peace out.